Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Tunkhannock Tigers basketball. Tony Maloney joining us right now. Tony, I'm sure you get a lot of jokes about the Tony Maloney, saying it real quick, but boy, Tony Maloney was on fire. 39 points last week. Man, talk about hitting it. You were really nailing them from three-point land. Tell us about how you're feeling, and congratulations on that big scoring night.
Thank you. Yeah, once I saw one or two go in, my teammates just kept finding me, and they just kept going in. And a nice hot start.
Well, talk about after so many threes, were guys running out to guard you? Were you still finding open looks? Tell us about how the game flow went.
Yeah. Well, they started out in zone, and we all kind of started out hot. And then I hit three in a row, I think, and then they went to man. And pretty much they tried to straight deny me after that. But I just kept spotting up, and then took a couple deep ones, because I knew they're gonna be right up on me. So yeah.
Well, not often anyone can say they ever scored 39 in a varsity game, but nailing all those threes. How many threes did you have altogether?
I had 9 altogether.
It sounds like some kind of modern-day record or something like that, that's for sure. But there's been some good shooters at Tunkhannock over the years, the last couple, but now you find your range with those 9 three-pointers. Tony, let's tell us a little bit about all the shooting you do and the type of drills you do to make sure that shot's falling for you.
Yeah, I pretty much work out year-round, shooting in gym, shooting with different coaches, and I normally get up probably 500 shots a day, and mainly I form shoot every day. I make sure I form shoot. I'm close to the basket, and I've been working on three-pointers for about 4 years now. So definitely work's paying off.
How about the confidence that you can have, or the lack of, as a three-point specialist sometimes? And you could have a little bit of the inside game. You're 6'4", but tell us about being at different places on the court and kind of getting in that rhythm and feeling really good. I'm sure there's been stretches, whether it's this year or maybe in practice, where you're like, man, I can't hit anything. Talk about going through some of those times.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those nights where I've had a rough shooting night, but I try to just clear my head and just forget about the last shot, because I can't play where I have my head full of, I just missed that one, I'm going to miss this one. So every shot I take, I try to have confidence and try to think it's going in every time.
Tony, let's talk about the players around you there at Tunkhannock and how you guys are doing it when you're on the floor. Tell us about your team.
We have a pretty young team this year, so I'm the only senior. So I know it's going to be a little rough coming into the season, but we're starting to mend together well. Our record doesn't show it, but we're a pretty good team, and we all try to find each other the best possible shot, and we all pass the ball pretty well.
Tell us about your size. I mean, you seem to be the biggest guy at about 6'4". You have a couple guys look like maybe about 6'1" or 6'2", as you said, underclassmen. How are they playing?
I mean, I was expected they'd be a little stage fright at first, but they're starting to come along. Our center is about 6'3", and our 4 is about he's probably about 6'2". So they're both going to grow into their shoes, and I think they'll be good, strong players down there.
Tony, it's your senior year. Any other activities you're involved with at Tunkhannock other than basketball?
I weightlift in the spring, but other than that, just basketball.
And then how about the future endeavors for yourself? What are you planning come either the summer or the fall?
I plan on playing basketball in college, and I just plan on working on basketball up until then.
And then have you applied to many? Are you still getting some looks around as far as where you may want to head?
Yeah, I started to narrow down a couple choices where I'd like to play. But I think I could play at a couple different schools in college. I think I'd fit one well.
Tony, let's talk a little bit about your family, whether it's getting out to support you at the basketball games or how they help you maybe in your studies at home.
Well, my mom, she's missed one game ever since I started playing city basketball, so she's always been a great supporter of me. She's always there to cheer me on. And same thing with my two grandparents, to make sure they always go to every single game. And my grandpa's an avid basketball fan, so he loves to come see me play.
How about the school support and the school spirit right now? Wrestlers are doing pretty darn good. And how about the people getting out to the basketball team and trying to support you guys there?
Yeah, we love it. We love our six-man. We get a lot of school attention. A lot of the kids love to climb to the basketball and support the basketball team. Like to get a little rowdy sometimes, but it's a lot of fun for them to support the team. We really appreciate it.
Well, Tony, congratulations on throwing down 39 points, including 9 3-pointers in that game. Hope that sharpshooting continues the rest of the year, all right?
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Tony Maloney, a senior for the Tunkhannock Tigers basketball team here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.